We welcome you back here on RCTV 19 yet again as a pass was just completed by Ty Long to the outside.
That was completed number 4, Aiden Wilson. And we are doing on-the-fly adjustments, so we do apologize, but we do want to bring you the best in TV 19 sports, and that's why we're making these adjustments tonight, and we do apologize for that. Again,
shotgun set for Ty Long here. Double stacked receivers on each side. A kick out to the flat. That was number 44, who was on the catch for Ripley. I believe that was Jabez Johnson. Yeah, we've seen him make a couple tackles tonight. His first reception of the night on the outside for a reception of about 6 yards.
Yeah, Ripley doing a good job. They've switched their offensive philosophy here. They've gone to a little bit more wide open set, Long in the shotgun, pistol. So we'll see what they can do. Ripley again in the pistol. That's going to be number 19. That's going to be Keegan Strong behind. Long sets, rolls. He's getting pressure. He steps up, and he's going to run. Looks like Long was loose. Just gets the tackle from behind by the number 3 for Byhalia.
You know, we talked about in the pregame Long being in his third year as a starter, being a junior, and there you see it. You know, a young quarterback probably just tucks his head in and runs it outside for a gain of 3 or 4. But instead, Long keeps his eyes downfield. It makes the defenders stay honest to their zone, and it left the middle open for the first down.
Well, one thing I bet Coach says is get down next time, son. You know, he took quite a shot, but, you know, Ty is a tough cookie. So back to action will go now. Ripley under shotgun formation, back to passes. Long looks across. He's going to be hitting his receiver. That's going to be number 5, Turner.
It's going to be forced out of bounds by the Byhalia defense. That was number 15, Isaiah King, the linebacker, 6'1" senior, that forced him out of bounds. And really, you know, the offense have obviously been a struggle for Byhalia, to say the least. But really, I'll give the defense credit. They have not given Ripley any big plays. Ripley, right, in their I believe they've scored the ball 3 times on offense tonight. They've had to kind of trickle down the field. They haven't gotten big bursts so far. So credit to the Byhalia defense for, not giving up any big gains tonight to Ripley.
Right, and Byhalia, you don't know how many people start on one side of the ball. And they're going to roll out. Looks like they got a man wide open. And there's going to be number 21 with a pass. And does he make it in the end zone?
And a touchdown. You know, that was close for 21. That was Cooper Davis. He nearly got close to fumbling out of the back of the end zone for a touchback, but a great job by Davis to keep his feet churning, to reach for the pylon right at the end of that run. And Long, a great job of rolling out to his right and making a strong throw right on the boundary.
Yeah, hits him right in the chest, right where you want to hit a receiver. And Cooper Davis does the rest, makes the man from Byhalia miss, goes in for a touchdown. And like Owen said, he did fumble the ball there, but he stayed with it and collected it for the touchdown.
First passing touchdown of the year for Ripley from 27 yards out. So Long with a 1-0 touchdown interception ratio to start the year for the junior. As the extra point is good, it moves the lead out to 45-0 for Ripley over Byhalia. 2:46 remaining in the first half.
And we'll hear a word from our sponsors here on TV.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Welcome back to Ripley High School Stadium. Ripley Tigers on the leading 45-0, 2:46 remaining second quarter. John Owen in the booth here with you. Owen, just again, we want to reiterate, so glad to have you with us on TV 19 Sports tonight.
Absolutely. I want to thank all all of those who have tuned in. Again, all of our sponsors for supporting our coverage of Ripley tonight. The reason why we're able to see Ripley, who is going to play tonight, to say the least. Ripley, is a team that they beat only, looking back at the schedule last year, 28-6 was the final tally for Ripley's last year. And so far, I mean, the margin of victory, or the margin of, let's not say victory at this point, but even still, has been massive. Ripley, again, mentioned the one mistake opening the game that got negated, the long kickoff return by the block in the back. Besides that, Ripley played almost flawless football here.
There you see a kickback, a touchback for number 99, Freddie Lopez. Ripley back out on defense. Looks like they're going to send those same starters back that we called that Christmas. I see number 51 out there, number 21, 26. Looking across the field there, see number 44, number 5. I'm not sure who that young man is on the other side over there. If Owen can see that for us.
Looks like that's C.J. Martin lined up on the outside at the opposite end of the corner on the top of your screen. As Byhalia comes out in that, again, that wing T set, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. It's going to be a new quarterback in the game and a fumble of the football yet again. Could it be the 4th turnover tonight by Byhalia? Yes, it is. Ripley has recovered it, and they will once again start in the red zone.
And that was number 21, Cooper Davis. I believe that is his 2nd recovery on the night, I believe, if I'm right.
I believe so. It really, you look at it, John, later in the night when you pick your player of the game from this one, you're going to have a tough time doing so because there's been multiple guys with a couple of recovered fumbles, interceptions, punt return touchdowns. There's been a lot of key contributors tonight for the Tigers at this point as they come back on the offense. Again, the 4th time tonight they've started inside the red zone.
And it looks like Ripley may give Byhalia a little taste of their own medicine here with that straight powerhouse backfield, what they call the wishbone, and it's going to be a straight give. And look at there, just runs over. Does number 32 for Ripley. Of the young Byhalia.
That's a touchdown for Demarion Williams, his 2nd of the night, and he laid the boomstick right there.
Yes, sir, he did.
Just got vertical, up and down on his run. Didn't even think about cutting it out left or right. Just goes straight at a guy one-on-one to the goal line. Says, "I'm better than you are. I'm stronger than you are." Runs through him for a big score to increase the lead now to 51-0 for the Ripley Tigers.
And that's what you like to see as an offensive running back coach, to see a young man just lower his head, absolutely lay the boom, run through somebody, run over them, and go for a touchdown.
52-0. 2:34 remaining in the first play. We'll bring you back in just a moment after hearing another word from our sponsors right here on RCTV 19.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering. Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut.
Back to action. We are now live. TV 19 Sports. Ripley football 52-0. You're hearing me, 52-0. Your Tigers lead. Back to receive is Byhalia. Nice little turn. He's going to break a few tackles there. He's running with a purpose as a young man for Byhalia, and I believe that was that number 13 for Byhalia, which we've called a few times tonight.
That's Miles Jones, and there's been a couple times where they muffed the kickoff, but the few times that Jones has caught it clean, he's gotten a decent return. As it looks like now we're going to have a timeout as there's a Tiger down on the field that's a little slow to get up. As we're waiting to see who that is. Looks like it might be a case of the cramps first time tonight we've seen that.
And that's something, as warm as it is outside, you're almost waiting not if but when. It is quite warm out here in Tiger Stadium tonight, and that is a tough thing for the young man. And I don't know if you've experienced case of the cramps, but it is a hard thing, and that's going to be number.
That's 25, Tyler Rucker, John, the starting one of the two starting safeties for this Tiger defense. And again, he's off the field under his own power. Just looks like a simple cramp. That's at least what we're going to hope as he walks off under his own power. Hopefully, it'll just be some pickle juice and some mustard that'll get him back in the game. But as for now, we'll see who comes over the top to replace the young man. And it looks like it's going to be number 4, Aiden Wilson, who's going to see his first reps tonight on the defensive side of the football, the sophomore.
Right. That we'll see. Maybe Byhalia sees that and they go after Williams. You know, that if I'm a coach, I see that young man who's not taking many defensive reps now. I'm like, hey, look, we're going to run a play and test this young man right now. See what we can do. See if we can catch him sleep doing something that he may not be not exactly doing right and coverage right. So we'll see what Byhalia does right here.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30 for Byhalia after Jones' return got him past the 20-yard line and to the 30. It's going to be handoff in the backfield to Elijah Miller. He's going to go right side. He breaks the lane, and he's got Wilson to beat. Wilson, he just came to the game to replace Tyler Rucker, and Aiden Wilson just made a touchdown-saving tackle.
Well, and you know, like we said, but he made the play.
No, he did, and a fantastic job because that's not even Wilson's zone. You know, Wilson is at the bottom of your screen. The run goes to the right side of the field, the top of your screen. And really, Miller had just Wilson to beat, and he's got the first points of the night. But instead, Wilson, the sophomore, you know, you see a lot of times younger players, it could be easy for them to stop pursuit when the play's away from them. That's their guy. But no, the sophomore looks like he wants to be on the field.
Right.
It comes across the field to save 6 points for Ripley.
Big play there by the young man. They're running back our way now.
It's going to be
the Tigers on the tackle. We've got
Miller.
Tigers on the tackle.
Miller again, and it looked like it was 51-11 for Ripley in. That's Jalen Brooks and Charlie Coombs, just a few, and we've got another Tiger down, and hopefully this is another case of the cramps, but as he went down, I saw him grab the knee, so let's hope that it's nothing of that sort. And if I see correctly, John, I think that's number 7. That's the young man, Aquan McDonald, that we've called multiple times tonight. That, and I don't. Hopefully, it's just a tweak of the knee, but that's not a cramp. I don't think so. Let's hope. Obviously, Aquan is.
It's going to be interesting to see. You know, with a lead like it is, you know, you may see McDonald rest the night, and take the rest on off as his teammates look at stretching him there, and I do believe that's kind of what they're looking at on the sideline. So good to see that McDonald is being looked at by the training staff. Back to the field we go. Ripley looks like it's going to have.
Looks like now we might have a extended timeout on the field as the Ripley coaching staff has made their way out to the defense. But now Byhalia will break their huddle. So Byhalia took a little bit long in their huddle, and so Ripley decided, all right, we'll come out on the field, and now Byhalia's broke it, ready to go. 52-0, 146 remaining here in the first half of play. Byhalia still has 2 timeouts as well. I'd be curious to see if they go to the passing game here with just limited time. At third quarterback they've tried out tonight, Marquette Ryans, 6-foot freshman. He'll flip it out to the right side to Anthony Taylor. This is a senior fullback, and the Ripley defense, again, a great job of pursuit on the other side for the tackle.
Will be a tackle for loss there for the Tigers.
That's Jalen Brooks, number 11. We called his name tonight a couple of times. Does a great job, especially in this wing T style offense. You know, you want to get to the outside a lot of the times when you run the football, and Ripley has done a great job tonight. Multiple guys are not letting them break contain.
Well, and it's all about assignment football. You'll hear us talk about that more and more with Ripley and with the defenses. It's all about assignments. Everybody has an assignment. Everybody has a player that they are assigned to watch for. And in this wing T offense, that is very critical. If you do not stay with your assignment, you're going to lose contain, and you're also going to be in trouble. And that's going to be a false start on the Indians. Excuse me.
Yeah, so again, it's going to be backed up another 5 yards back to the 40-yard line. It'll be third and a mile for Byhalia you would, you know, it'll be curious to see now if Byhalia, once again, we said it a couple times tonight, they've obviously wanted to stay with the run game. We'll see if they do so here on 3rd and 20. It looks like a miscommunication, John, as now he's going to be brought down in the backfield by number 21, Cooper Davis.
Cooper with a big sack there for the Tigers. He basically had him tackled before he even got back to set up the pass. Bring up fourth and now more than a country mile.
Yeah, a little bit more than a country mile now. As line to gain for a first down was the Ripley 39, and the ball is spotted at the Byhalia 34. So, but now it don't seem like we're going to get a punt off as we're going to move to halftime here from Ripley High School. As 52-0, the Tigers have been nothing short of dominant here in the first half over the Byhalia Indians as we move into the halftime break.
We invite you to stay here for your halftime entertainment provided by the Ripley Tiger Marching Band here on TV 19 Sports, your home for Ripley Tiger football and Tippah County football.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's stations, if any. First Franklin Financial. Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley. Good luck and do your best. Diesel Oil, 311 City Avenue South. Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.
There's no telling.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services LLC, specializing in aviation services, 512-0219. Rebel Services LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley. West, Ripley. Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley. Great athletes, great teams, great schools. Good luck from Norris Howell, 107 Dumas Road.
Good luck to our teams from Rebel Services LLC, specializing in aviation services, 512-0219. Rebel Services LLC, 5901 Highway 4 West, Ripley.
We have everything you need. Food Giant, City Avenue North, Ripley.
Wishing the best to all our students and athletes. Here at Tippah County Hospital, we are more than just a healthcare facility. Your symbol of excellence is here. Tippah County Hospital, Ripley.
The People's Bank is proud to sponsor Tippah County football. We wish all of our county teams good luck and safety. Visit any of our branches for friendly hometown services.
First American has been with me every step of the way. From opening my first Youngstars account to teaching me about budgeting and credit. And now with the app, I can even take my bank with me to college.
I personally love the P2P feature. It's perfect for sending money to friends and is helpful for my parents too. It just feels good that even in a new school and new town with new people, First American will always be there for me.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.
Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough.
Tougher.
Tough.
Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Ripley House of Flowers says good luck to Tippah County teams this football season. Go see them for all your floral arrangement needs at 924 City Avenue South in Ripley. Mi Pueblo in Ripley wishes good luck to all of our local teams and athletes this football season. Go see them at 925 City Avenue South in Ripley and check out their new outdoor patio. Angel Davis and the staff at Silly Sisters wishes Tippah County football teams a winning season. Go check them out for all your gift and monogramming needs at 1326 City Avenue North in Ripley. Fiesta Grill sends their best wishes for a great football season for all Tippah County athletes. Check out their buffet and specials every week at 1709 City Avenue North in Ripley. Farrow Ward Ford has been your local source for cars, trucks, and SUVs since 1952. They wish good luck to all our Tippah County teams in the 2020.
We're back on TV 19 Sports, your home sports and Ripley football. Tonight, Ripley is here facing Byhalia 52-0. Oh, and just an impressive performance so far by your Ripley Tigers. And if you see on the field, we're about to enjoy the Ripley Tiger Marching Band. We'll enjoy the Tiger Band performance, and when we come back from your Tiger Band performance, we're going to have some score from the division. Also, we will have a very important announcement, so stay tuned to your Ripley Tigers and TV 19 Sports. On the field is your Ripley Tiger Marching Band.
Ripley High School Band, you may take the field. Activate. 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 Activate.
What a performance by the Ripley Tiger Marching Band. John, we talk about first game working out the kinks. The band didn't have that problem tonight.
I know. They definitely did not. Just a wonderful performance by the Tiger Marching Band. Ripley under the, of course, a new regime here at Ripley. I can't think of the band director's name, but we'll learn all that and get you that information as the season goes on. But again, a nice performance there by your Ripley Tiger Marching Band. Let's talk about some scores from around the area. Some very interesting scores, may I say. And go ahead with a few of those.
Yeah, no doubt. You've got New Albany beating East Union 31-6, just about 35 miles over in the Unicup. East Union still looking for a win lately in that series, but the Bulldogs on top there. Inawamba, AHS, Team Ripley that we talked about. Ripley beating a half of football in the Jamboree, leading Amory 13-7. Got a good ball game brewing over in Monroe County. 22-8, Shannon leads Pontotoc. That's a division opponent for the Ripley Tigers, and Pontotoc that is trailing right now to the Shannon Red Raiders. And East Webster leading another division opponent, South Pontotoc, 35-0. John, East Webster, they're always going to be a talented team, but for them to be beating South Pontotoc 35-0 at the half, that's, unbelievable. I feel like, the East Webster is winning by that margin.
Folks, if you know anything about those schools down in Webster County, that area of the country, they take pride in their football. They don't they don't rebuild, they just reload.
Yes, you're exactly right. And just a couple more, Manatee leading Tisch County 42-8. Tisch County, obviously a 4A school that Ripley has faced quite a few times. And finally, North Pontotoc, another division opponent, leading 28-0 at the half over TCPS, who is in the new regime with Sean Holiday, leaving after a very successful tenure with TCPS.
Yeah, and of course, you hate to bring up the controversy that happened at TCPS with all the but it's got to be wearing on those young kids' minds and things like that. We won't bring that up. We want to look at the best things, but it's got to be hard for those kids at TCPS to bounce back from the things that this went on this off season. But but let's go back to Tiger football. Let's talk about some things exciting first half of Ripley Tiger football.
You look at a kind of a player of the first half, and it's hard to choose, and that's why, we'll tell you in just a second. We're going to actually leave the choice up to you, the viewers, if you'd like. But, there's so many guys you call out. Demarion Williams, highlight touchdown run with the truck over at Byhalia defender. He's got 2 scores today. Michael Turner's got a pick 6 and another interception as well, 2 for the game. And then C.J. Martin, he's got an interception to his credit, and also he's got a punt return for a score. So those are just 3 guys that have called out.
Aquan McDonald.
Aquan McDonald, he hasn't scored tonight, but he has recovered 2 fumbles.
Right.
I mean, you've had so many guys for Ripley tonight. It hadn't just been a one-man effort. It's crazy when Ty Long doesn't come up in that discussion, the third-year quarterback, just because, Long hasn't had to do much tonight. Not that he's he's done a fantastic job of managing the offense, but he just hasn't been able to do much tonight because the run game and the defense has been so strong for Ripley.
So here's what we want you to do as TV19 audiences. We want you to go out to our TV19 Facebook page, also RCTV 19 Facebook page, any other Mississippi sports page, and pick the player of the game. You'll see a comment section. Go in there and make your comment for the player of the game, and we'll keep up with that. And at the end of the night, we'll announce the TV19's first player of the week, and we'll may try to get them in the studio this week to do an interview. Who knows what we'll do, but we want to recognize these young men for their hard effort.
You can also leave it in the live chat right below if you're watching on YouTube. I know plenty of you are watching there. Leave it in the live chat comments. Give us your thoughts. Like I said, Michael Turner, C.J. Martin, Aquan McDonald, Cooper Davis. That's another name we didn't call out during the halftime.
He had a touchdown himself. So just any of those young men that and we are open to any of those young men being player of the game, and we'd be proud to honor them and their efforts.
Byhalia is coming back on the field now as we get to the 3-minute warm-up period. And, John, I'll ask you, obviously this is a game that's 52-0 at halftime. Ripley has been completely dominant. But, if you're Ripley, what do you look for in the second half?
No let up. As a coach right here, you're looking for players to go out and still make plays, still have their head in the game. It's 52-0, but it could become 52-14 very easily, 52-27. Those scores will rack up if Ripley's not careful. So you keep your head in the game. You get right where it's supposed to be. You play assignment football. You tackle hard. You play hard. You do not give up. You never take your foot off the gas right here. As a coach, you're still calling the same plays as you were. And I tell you what, let's look for some substitutes for Ripley. We on those JV rosters, or maybe even some players that we're not used to seeing, to get them experience for later on down the road in those big games.
I think if you're, Coach Lyles and the coaching staff of Ripley, for 3 things here. I'm like Baptist preacher. I'm in points of 3. That's what I'm going at. But 1, you're looking for no injuries. You want to get through the rest of this game without, injuries. You've already had Rucker and McDonald go down to what look like minor injuries in case of the cramp, tweak of the knee, but you don't want anybody seriously hurt in your first game of the year, especially when it's hot, humid. The field, could be a little bit slippery because there's so much moisture in the air. You want to avoid injuries. 2, you want to still effectively run the football. Whether you're second string, you still want to see your offensive lineman win at the point of attack because you're hoping that, an offensive line is a place where you see a lot of injuries throughout the year. Guys getting nicked up, bruised up. You might need a guy from your second unit to step into the first slot later. So you want to see them still win at the point of attack. And finally, 3rd, keep the shutout. That's a huge momentum booster to start the year. Keep the shutout going throughout the rest of the game.
And I think you'll see Ripley. I would say first couple series come out with the same offense, same defense, and then generalize and work in substitutions there. What do you think?
Yeah, I think obviously you're realize this is an opportunity early in the season to get your second unit plenty of reps. Maybe some guys on the first unit that maybe this is their first game of their career stepping into the first unit. You get them a couple, a second half to kind of get a few more reps in, even if it's not with all those 11 guys on your first unit. Let them feel a little bit more comfortable. Maybe this is a couple of starters on the offensive or defensive side playing their first game up from junior varsity. You don't know, so especially this time of the year. So, like I said, in the second half, let's look as Ripley receives the football for a clean half, no injuries, and hopefully for Ripley, let's keep.
That's right, Ripley back to deep receive. That's going to be number 6 on the return.
Yes.
He's going to bring it over to this side. He gets a few blockers. He gets as the versus field. He's going to get a wall there. Let's see if he can take it to the house.
Martin's got one man to beat. Couldn't beat him there, and it looks like we're going to, the penalty flag on the field, it comes at the end of the play right off the tackle. So you're thinking either face mask or late hit here, one or two.
Maybe horse collar, any of those.
Could also be horse
plays.
collar. But the second big return of the night for C.J. Martin, he has been electric return to the football, had the punt return touchdown earlier, and now obviously a kickoff return that's going to be into Byhalia territory. Personal foul, ref look back to say, hold up, let me make sure I got the signal right.
Yeah, let's see what the referee calls. He's going to call personal foul, face mask on the defense.
It was a face mask as the Byhalia defender, that was number, I believe, 17, Marquette Rhines, who was the last man that Martin had to beat for 6. And, it's kind of like a pass interference call on a deep ball. Rather you get the 15-yard penalty than give up the score.
And, folks, as we called it, you're going to see a whole new offense view, looks like, for the Tigers. Maybe not up front, but you do see a different quarterback in there, and that's going to be number 12 in at quarterback.
That's Jack Reed in at quarterback, his first reps of the night. And now it looks like a timeout for Byhalia. Looks like they might have not had a.
Also, looks like we're going to have number 19 in there still. Looks like we're going to have number 28 in there at running back.
Yeah, John, looks like Byhalia only had 8 guys in on defense.
Wow.
So they had to call the timeout, obviously, because obviously you wouldn't have even had enough men to cover, your receivers on the outside. Right. So a quick timeout from Byhalia to start as Ripley will have a chance, Coach Lyles and his staff, to talk over with the second string the game plan here in the second half.
We'll see what these young men come out and run. Looks like we're going to have – I'll try to get as many of these young men's names as possible as far as their names and their numbers. And what positions they'll be playing. Looks like you're going to have your same starting line in there right now. Look, maybe they'll bring in some substitution here. Maybe going to have number 12 under center, full house backfield, 32 in there, number 23 and number 19. I have number 5 out here on the right.
Jack Reed will hand off up the middle to running back for about a 5-yard gain up to the 25-yard line.
Number 19, Strong.
Strong hasn't touched the ball a ton tonight, despite it being listed as the starting back. Demarion Williams has had the 2 rushing scores tonight for Ripley. So Strong, I would expect to get plenty of carries here in the second half.
Get some reps under his belt, just like you talked about. Get those legs running and churning here.
Second 5, split, a heavy set. 3 backs in the backfield. 1 man out wide to the right. Handoff up the middle. Fullback. He's to the 15 to the 10. Brought down with a tackle at the knees. That is Demarion Williams. Like we just mentioned, already had 2 rushing scores. Nearly had a third there, but got hit down low. Williams, who's listed as a big man, you've got to get down at the legs to make a tackle there.
Ripley back in the huddle. Going to have number 82 out wide left. Wide right. Still that heavy backfield. Going to be under center's 12. He's going to give straight back to number 23 and going to walk in the end zone. That's going to be number 26 on the touchdown, I believe.
That is actually number 28. That's Deshaun Boyd.
My bad, guys.
walks in for his first rushing score of the night. So a nice run by Boyd there, and it will extend the lead out to 58-0. As first game into the season, we get to see that new rule that was instituted in the offseason. As the score is now 58-0, the clock is running. 8:34 remaining in the third quarter of play. As Lopez comes out, he's been perfect on PATs tonight, and he will stay that way as the kick is right down the middle. 59-0 now. 8:23 remaining in the third.
Why don't you go ahead and explain to us about that rule that was before we take a commercial break? Explain to us about the rule that high school officials is instituted.
Absolutely, John. You know, the rule before there was no mercy rule. You know, if a game had gotten to what many people would call out of hand, it was determined by the coaches either during the pregame or halftime if they wanted to run the clock. You know, if you determined at halftime, the coach said, "No, I'm not running the clock." It don't matter if it's 300-0, the clock will not run. However, the MHSA instituted a league-wide mercy rule of 35 or more points at any point in the second half, the clock will roll, which is what we are seeing here. So as Ripley comes out all away, it'll be Lopez who tees it up. Lopez has already one touchback on the night. Two. Correct. Yes, my correction.
Well, one hand, but we'll count it.
Yeah. You know what? Pass play. That's all that matters. That one is deep. It won't quite make it there, but now it does. After losing it in the end zone, he's got to get out of the end zone, and that's a safety. He finally does.
I guess that was a live ball because he tipped it.
Yes, it was a live ball, in fact, because he tipped it at the 4-yard line. So Byhalia backed up inside their own 5-yard line to start this drive as Ripley comes back out on defense, up 59-0.
And there you see number 7, who we mentioned before, coming back out on the field. That's a very good sign for the Tiger defensive unit.
Absolutely. You know, it's great to see McDonald come back in, outside linebacker. You know, Rucker, we knew it was a case of the cramps, but McDonald was holding his knee. It looked like he might have tweaked it a little bit, so great to see him back in at this point in the ball game. And, you hope he stays healthy from this point on as Byhalia comes back out on offense.
Well, let's see if Byhalia sticks with that run game. They have absolutely been a grinded-out team so far tonight, and we'll see if they try to open up that offense any to throw the ball down the field to see if they can get the Tigers out of position. So far, the Tigers have been right where they need to be when they need to be.
Well, John, if you're Ripley right here, you've got to punish Byhalia if they decide to go horizontal on the run. You know, if they try to go left to right rather than, keeping the run game vertical, then you've got to punish them, for tackles for loss. So you're hoping for a safety here. You're got Byhalia backed up inside their own 5. You've had plenty of tackles for loss tonight. Hope you get another one here as they go heavy set again in that wing T formation.
I understand they give to the fullback being chased. He's going to gain a little bit there off that right side of the line.
Host of Tigers in on the stop. Couple is number 5, Michael Turner. 21, Cooper Davis, another. C.J. Martin also in. About 3 or 4 different Tigers in on that tackle.
And you start to see some young Tigers getting some play time. Looks like that's going to be Phil Turner's back to me here. Number 12 coming in for number 6.
That is number 12 is Jack Reed into the ball game for Ripley.
I believe that's 12. Am I right there? Or that may be 13.
That is 13 to the near side of the field. Yes. That is Agnew, 5'8" junior in the ball game now at the DB spot at the bottom of your screen. Second down and 8 now for Byhalia under center. It will be Greers. He tosses it back, fumble in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Tigers as it is recovered in the end zone by who other than Aquan McDonald. We mentioned earlier that he had not gotten a score despite recovering 2 fumbles, but now he recovers the third in the end zone.
Well, you're speaking, it happens, folks. It's kind of like the old jinx. No, it's not a jinx. It's a great thing. I mean, from Ripley made a heady play there and recovered the ball in the end zone for a touchdown, just to extend the Tiger lead just that much more to 66-0.
4:40 remaining as the clock continues to tick. Byhalia will get set. Ripley will stay perfect tonight. Freddie Lopez, that is, on PATs.
Maybe we'll not put the hex on him, but
he is 9 for 9 on the night for PATs, as it is good for Lopez. A beautiful kick, end over end, 66-0 with 4 minutes remaining in the third and the clock running. You are watching RCTV 19, Ripley Tiger football.
Stop by and see them in Ripley or call at 662-837-3001.
Since their beginnings in 1935, Ripley Insurance Agency has become a leader in providing quality protection for thousands of individuals and families throughout our region. Their basic belief in providing only the best in coverage and personal service is just one of the many reasons why today, more than ever, people are moving up to the difference of quality insurance protection Ripley Insurance Agency can uniquely provide. At Ripley Insurance, they can assist you with all types of insurance quotes. We take the time to analyze each customer's needs and develop a plan to fit your own specific situation. Give them a call today at 662-837-8874 to discuss your options for your current insurance needs. Eaton Babin Smith are proud supporters of Tippah County Sports. Eaton Babin Smith CPAs and advisors have offices in Ripley, New Albany, and Tupelo. Eaton Babin Smith specializes in small business financial services from bookkeeping and QuickBooks assistance to payroll services and tax filings. They have solutions for almost every small business need. They have vast experience in the preparation of financial statements and in the preparation of all types of tax returns for individuals, small business, nonprofits, estates, and trusts. They also can provide business valuation services.
Welcome you back here to Ripley Tiger football on RCTV 19 as the return is out to the left side, and he will be tackled at about the 25, the return man that is for Byhalia.
Looks like number 14, Ja'Kai Holmes on the tackle. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, number 44. I believe that was on the tackle. So
Mr. Jabez Johnson already called that young man's name a few times tonight, the senior, one of the few seniors in this lineup for Ripley.
And let's see if the Tigers do bring in some substitution. Looks like they're going to. Looks like we're going to have number 77, number 52. Looks like we're going to have number 20. I'm going to try to get these young men's names. Number 4, number 82.
You got Aiden Wilson. You've got a couple more, obviously. You've got Aiden Ketchum. There's a couple more. So you've got the firm second unit in at this point. And a young man running on the field late as the run play for Byhalia goes to the right side, and a tackle is made by number 25. That's a name we know quite well, Tyler Rucker, starting strong safety for this defense.
Tyler, good to see Tyler back out there after catching the cramp. So, and looks like the Tiger cheerleaders are throwing out some footballs or something down there. They're making some noise down there. So,
you think I can catch one from up here?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you should try.
Down and 8 for Byhalia. It is Marquette Ryan's the second time we've seen him under center tonight, as he will fake the handoff from the reverse. Football's on the ground again. This time it is picked up.
Nice lick there by – who was that for the Tigers?
That is Jordan Jackson. First time we've called his name tonight. The sophomore laying a big-time hit on that play as it was picked up by the running back. A near disaster for Byhalia again.
Right, and there you see an excellent form tackle. What I mean by form tackle, the young man lowered himself, squared up to the running back, and drove him to the ground.
3rd down and 8 after that was recovered by Aaron Jeffries for no gain. 3rd and 8 from about the Byhalia 26-yard line. It'll be Ryan's under center again. They'll stay loaded with 2 backs and a wing back out to the right side. Fakes the handoff in the reverse. Now Ryan's is going to throw it and overthrew his man. It was going to be a jump ball. One-on-one at the top of your screen.
He threw a very dangerous ball there with a cover back on the young man, and number 4, Williams, coming there behind him, who very could have easily got in position to pick that one off and had all day to run back to the score for Ripley. So
now Kedrick Agnew had, for number 13 for Ripley, had a fantastic coverage there of the receiver, and like you said, Wilson was creeping over the top in that safety spot, could have easily picked that ball off. As the proverbial horn will sound at the end of the third quarter, it is 66-0 Ripley leading over Byhalia. They added 14 to their margin here in the third quarter. As we move to the final 12 minutes, Ripley just 12 minutes away from starting the season 1-0. We bring you back after a word from our sponsors right here on RCTV 19.
There are 3 offices, and let them help you with your accounting and tax needs.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed. Attach images to transactions. Set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or to monitor your account balance. Use the P2P feature to safely send money to a friend. We even offer mobile wallet, so you can stay on top of your finances from anywhere. These options and more are available with online or mobile banking. At First American National Bank, you'll get that hometown feel with a high-tech touch.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Ward Engineering, providing engineering and surveying services throughout North Mississippi, proudly supports all Tippah County sports and athletes. Good luck this season from Ward Engineering. Shop Easy Supermarket in Walnut wishes good luck to the Walnut Wildcats, the Collegiate Warriors, the Faulkner Eagles, and the Ripley Tigers this football season.
CB&S Bank wishes good luck to Walnut, Faulkner, and Ripley football teams this season. Come see them at 13331 Mississippi 15 in Ripley or at 28171 Mississippi 15 in Walnut.
We bring you back here on RCTV 19 as the opening play of the fourth quarter was a punt deep from Byhalia that will get a nice little roll and have Ripley starting on their own 45-yard line.
Well, again, have some young men substituting in on the offensive line, and we'll try to get you those young men's names as quickly as possible. We're going to have number 77 in there. I believe that's going to be
It's going to be number 77. That is Carmelo Thomas. A couple more as they get ready to break the huddle. A couple of guys probably seeing their first varsity action tonight. You love to see that.
I believe that 73 going to be your center.
73, don't have a 73 on that roster. That's back under center. He'll hand it off to the right side. And a hole and one man to beat. Is number 28. Deshaun Boyd had the touchdown rush earlier, and a big hole opened up by the right side of that line. A fantastic job of opening the Red Sea on the red side. You could have driven a Mack truck through that.
Right. And we're going to have number 52 in there as well. 52 is going to be.
It's Markavian Cox.
I'll try to get these young men's names as quickly as possible.
As Ripley now has it. 1st and 10 inside the 35 of Byhalia. Threatening yet again with 10-25.
You're going to have 23 in there at a tight end position.
That's Evan Goolsby in one of the tight end slots. Reed back under center. He will throw over to number 15, Austin Hill. It will be forced out of bounds by Byhalia's number 27, Jordan Hughes. Gain of a yard, if anything, on that play.
Just a little quick hitter there, hoping to catch Byhalia on the defensive side of the ball, and they did not. Byhalia did a much better job tackling that time than they have much of the night tonight.
2nd down and 10 from the 33-yard line of Byhalia. Reed back under center, 3 backs in the set yet again. 1 wide out to the left, handoff. That is to Jordan Jackson, who's going to go left side. He's got a one man to beat on the outside. He'll be tackled from behind, trying to juke out the safety. And he has Ripley back inside the red zone.
Looks like number 8 going to be coming in for Tigers on that. We're replacing number 15.
That is Jaden Edgston, who comes in for Jack Reed. Or rather, no, not coming in for Jack Reed. Jack Reed head to the sideline to get the play call. As there is 9 minutes remaining here in the final quarter of play. Ripley leading 66-0 over Byhalia. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line of Byhalia. Ripley looking for possibly their 72nd point of the night with a touchdown here inside the Byhalia 20. They're going to rush to the line quickly, and they're not going to make it in time. It's going to be a delayed game on the Tigers.
Yeah, and that's just a miscommunication there. Substituting in and out some players there. You hate that, but it does happen in those situations. And let's see what the Tigers, if they call up the same play or if they go to a different play here.
1st and 15 now for the Tigers as they are in the huddle again. They'll break out. And guess what, folks? You haven't seen this one tonight. Full house. 3 backs and 1 out wide to the right at the bottom of your screen. Head off to Boyd, and Boyd has maybe about 6 yards before he's brought down by the interior defensive lineman of Byhalia.
Here comes number 82 in the game.
Number 60, Elijah Wilson, who brought down Boyd on that run. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
8 comes out of the game, brings in number 82 for Ripley. Ripley weighing this thing down in the last 7 minutes of the ball game, 66-0. Your score, 2nd and 9. Ball about the 28-yard line for the Tigers.
7:30 remaining here in the ball game as Ripley tries to put the exclamation mark on what has been a dominant game so far, still in that full house set. Reed will drop back, throws it, slant. Oh, and it is dropped by number 82, Aiden Ketchum. Ran a good route there, had the defensive back on his heels, and great timing from Jack Reed. Looks like those two had a decent connection as that slant was right on time. And Ketchum, kind of like I talked about earlier, especially when you have younger guys in the game, you see all that green ahead of you, and you're just thinking about how you're going to waltz in the end zone, and you forget to look the ball in before you head upfield.
Right, and I think exactly that's what happened there. He saw touchdown, he saw his name in the paper, name up in highlights, and just forgot one important thing: the football.
3rd down and 9 now. Reed will get under center. Wide man at the top of your screen now to the left side of the field, and a fumble of the football now. Miscommunication between Reed and Jackson on the handoff, and it will be ruled dead now after, I think, a loss of 2. It's going to be 4th and 11. Let's see what the Tigers elect to do from their own 15-yard line.
Here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it. They're not going to kick the field goal. Lopez had tried to tonight. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Hit a 32-yarder earlier. This would be exactly that, but looks like they're just going to try to run a little bit more of this clock off here on 4th and 11.
See what kind of play they draw up here.
Full house set yet again. Wide man to the bottom of your screen. Handoff up the middle, and not much doing. A gain of about 5 or 6, and it will turn the chains over. Byhalia will start with the ball at their own 9-yard line with 5:40 left to go.
And in that situation, it's as good as a punt. You back Byhalia up deep in their own territory. You're thinking, why didn't they do it for it? Why did they kick a field goal there? Well, in that situation, it's kind of that in-between land. Lopez has a great leg. No doubt he may have hit it, but it's almost as good as a punt there for the Tiger offense.
Well, and also, I think it's just a show of sportsmanship from Coach Lyles and his staff. I mean, it's 66-0 at this point. You've got the win in hand. I mean, you don't have to add 3 points there. You can just, like you said, run the football. You get the first down, great. If not, well, you've backed them up inside their own 10-yard line.
So I hate you to do. They're going to run the ball. They're going to gain some yards there off the left or right side of the line is Byhalia.
Tackle was made on the backside by Brandon Riddle, number 20. First time we've called his name tonight. Sophomore, 5'9" linebacker. Did a great job. The running back got outside and had a little bit of room, but made a nice tackle from behind.
Right.
2nd down and 6 now for Byhalia. They'll hand the football off again to the right side, and another run of about 6 or 7 yards.
And not to discredit the team of Ripley there, but you're seeing them go against the first string of Byhalia. There should be some difference there, and that's it's not something you brag about or anything there, but it's those young men from Byhalia are much bigger, much but you do see these young men from Ripley fighting every stitch of the matter.
1st down and 10 now, new sets of downs for Byhalia. It'll be taken under center by number 17. That is Ryans again. He comes out to the bottom of your screen and takes a nice hit from number 85. That's Jack Foster. Led a nice hit on the quarterback Ryans.
Number 3 just combined right there to absolutely lay the wood to the quarterback from Byhalia.
It's going to be enough for a first down for Byhalia to move the sticks. So Byhalia with 2 first downs on this drive, what will most likely be their final drive of the night as we sit at 66-0, 3:27 remaining.
As it goes, Byhalia in that heavy set, they're going to give, they give on the little counter to number 0. Nice little game there by the young man from Byhalia.
Yeah, Byhalia is running football pretty well right now, in all intents purposes. Like you said, you're getting some experience for Ripley's guys, but also, give Byhalia some credit. They are still running the football. They're taking advantage late in the game, trying to build as much confidence as you can. And another gain of about 6 yards is going to bring it up to 2nd and 4 now, yet again, with 2:40 remaining in the ball game.
Let's see what the Ripley defense draws up to stop the Byhalia run. Byhalia under center in the full house backfield. And they're going to draw Ripley off sides there and that should give the first down.
Looks like it is, in fact, going to give a first down. You're right, John. That will be the 3rd first down. And I don't know exactly. I feel pretty confident about saying this. That's 30 first downs for Byhalia. That's more first downs on this drive they've had the rest of the game. Just, again, a testament to the fantastic defense of Ripley tonight that is not giving Byhalia any room to breathe.
And then you go back and here, they go back 5 yards again. And that's just a – that's just, you get 5 steps forward and you go 10 steps back, and that's hard for a team to recover from. And, it is the first game of the year, so you'll see Byhalia improve, but, you also see Ripley improve, and they'll make improvements, handoff goes to Byhalia. Nice tackle out there on the edge by, not sure who that was for Ripley.
Looked like it for Aiden Wilson. We called his name a few times tonight. He came in for Rucker earlier and prevented what would have been Byhalia's only score of the game. Earlier, Elijah Miller had the outside run. And again, Wilson just, as a second-team safety, he's crashing to the football every play. Even in this late in the game, the kid looks like he just wants to be on the football field.
Right, and, it's like we said, play to the last quarter, play to the last minute, play to, you absolutely cannot go for any further. You lay it all on the line.
42 seconds remaining. This could be the final play of the night for Byhalia as Ryans gets outside the pocket, runs it up the middle, and is brought down by 2 Tigers. Number 58, Aiden Johnson, was 1, and also brought down on the other end by maybe number 85. That was Jack. Byhalia runs up to run one more play, and it doesn't look like they're much of a hurry. Let's see. As the clock ticks, they get down the football fast if they're going to. 3, 2, 1, and they will get the play off, and it'll be handoff to number 19, Aaron Jeffries, and he will be brought down the backfield for a loss. As the final buzzer sounds on this one, the Ripley Tigers start the season 1-0 in dominating fashion, beating Byhalia here at home 66-0 to open up the 2022 high school football season.
Yeah, we're in our post-game show, give you a few night, and we'll tell you our player of the game.
Let's hear a word from some of our sponsors, and then, like John said, we'll come back for that post-game. That's our player of the game. Talk about our moments. Look ahead to next week's matchup here on RCTV 19 and more. Final score 66-0. Ripley takes down Byhalia. Back 1 minute here on RCTV 19.
Our customers come first at First Franklin Financial. That's not just a slogan, it's the way we do business. Since 1941, we've been helping our friends and neighbors in the Southeast with their financial needs. We offer personal loans, bill consolidation loans, and starter loans. So stop by our office today. We're conveniently located at 1703 City Avenue North, or you can give us a call at 512-5808. Apply online at www.oneffc.com. All loans are subject to our liberal credit policy and limitations, if any. First Franklin Financial. Both Eagles and Tigers run with the big dogs. Good luck from Big M Diesel Express. Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley. Good luck and do your best. D's Oil, 311 City Avenue South. Come visit Lois and Kevin at McNeil Agency, 2009 Highway 15 North, Ripley.